Now, I voted for Obama, and I'm not backing down. I still, I still stand firm on that. But if aliens ever come down from space and land, and they get out of their spaceship and they go, "Take me to your leader," I say we take them to this next guy, Reverend Mike Orgo. Give it up.
Thank you, Scott, for that ringing endorsement. Scott Peavy and I actually share the same brain. You'll soon discover that. So I was thinking recently, I think a really interesting job to have would be a professional torturer, I don't want that job, but I was thinking it would be the kind of job you'd have to be really dedicated to. It's just not the kind of thing you can half-ass, I don't think the professional torturer's going around, I'm a professional torturer. I hook jumper cables up to people's genitals for a living. I'm just not that into it, I don't know, the pay's great, but it's a go-nowhere job. And all the time, people just whining and moaning about having their genitals electrocuted. It's just, wah, stop shocking my genitals. Ow, that hurts. I got problems too, And where is the career advancement for a professional torturer? Where do they go from there? I figure professional executioner, right? That's the upward line in that career track, I think. And at that point, you're a professional executioner, then you're basically murdering people for a living. And don't get it twisted. They're not just killing people. A soldier in wartime, with bullets whizzing past his head and landmines going off and napalm in his face and airstrikes being called in. They have to kill someone in the heat of battle. But it's a slightly different atmosphere if you're a professional executioner, I think. You get up in the morning, you have your morning coffee, drive to work, park your Geo in the space, go in, punch the time clock, inject somebody with a lethal dose of cyanide, and then it's lunchtime. And I wonder, what kind of social life does the professional executioner have, Think this guy gets a lot of invites to parties? I doubt it. I think it'd be more like, guys, got some bad news. Fred, the executioner, he found out about the party. He's coming. Oh, not Fred. Fred the executioner, I hate that guy. All he does is talk about death. Just because he's executed 10 people, he thinks he's better than me. Well, I just paid all my parking tickets. Be sure to pay all your parking tickets, that's what I'm saying there. Speaking of parking, FSU's back in session now, so the parking wars have begun over there. It's a very deadly environment, and some people last year wanted to put a little spice on this powder keg, and they said, hey, let's give the FSU students guns. This is true. I read this in the paper. Yeah, let's go ahead and arm the FSU students. I think let's go ahead and arm the FSU students, and while we're at it, we could give mental patients access to nuclear weaponry. That sounds like a good idea too. You know it, I know it. If we put guns in the hands of FSU students, there's going to be 40 to 50 shootouts a day in the parking garages alone. I think it might go down a little bit like this. All right, boys, we're in the Woodward garage. Coast is looking clear. Rodriguez, what do you see from your position? Seat up in charge. I think we're good to go. All right, boys, on three. We're going to move out on 3. Let's get ready to go. 1, 2, wait a minute. We got sophomores moving in from the right flank. Open fire, fire at will. All right, we're pinned down here, boys. We're pinned down here. Give me the cell phone. Yeah, Professor Johnson, I'm going to be a little bit late for class today. Okay, thanks, all right. All right, keep going. All right, wait a minute, grenade, fire in the hole! Yes. Oh, I hurt myself on that one. All right. It's a violent world, though. It is a violent world, and I enjoy that, actually. It's fun for me. I do like professional wrestling a lot. My fellow comedians will attest that it's hard to get me to shut up about it sometimes. But Scott brought up the Macho Man earlier. Here's the sharing of the same brain part. I love the Macho Man. I think you couldn't find a better pitch man. When he was selling those Slim Jims, he put everything into that. Yeah. You want a little beef? A little excitement? Step into it! Crunchy, chewy, Slim Jims, ooh yeah! I'd like to see some other wrestlers do some pitches. I'd like to see Stone Cold Steve Austin replace that ShamWow guy. Hate that guy. Well, let's see. We got it right here for you, son. We got the ShamWow right here. You just put it down there, scrub it up. Hell yeah. Give me a hell yeah if you think ShamWow's gonna get up all your dirt and grime and blood stains too. Germans make it, son. What the hell's wrong with you? Stone Cold says buy the ShamWow, and that's the bottom line. Thanks. I love The Undertaker. He's one of my favorites for a long time. I'd like to see The Undertaker doing a insurance commercial. If you buy Allstate Auto Insurance, your indemnity will be low. You will have a very small deductible, and you will rest in peace. I don't like Geico so much though. That insurance company really bothers me. And it's their commercials. They bug the crap out of me. You got the Rod Serling looking guy comes in. Can Geico really save you money on your car insurance? Do woodchucks chuck wood? No, they don't. You want to know why? They got no thumbs. I mean, this is just lazy advertising, because, I mean, it's like they didn't even listen to the whole tongue twister. How much wood would woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? It says it right there, they don't chuck wood. So what I'm thinking is, in fact, Geico's not going to save you a lot of money on car insurance. They're going to rip you off, charge you a lot, so they can keep running those stupid commercials. Another interesting fellow on TV, Chris Hansen. I like the To Catch a Predator show. I like the work he's doing there. I don't like pedophilia. I'm against pedophilia. I think it's a bad thing. Yeah, I'm standing firm on that one. I'm against pedophilia. You're not going to sway me on that. But I like to think, what would happen if on To Catch a Predator, they actually had the Predator? I think that would be an interesting episode. Hi. Why don't you take a seat over there for me? What are you doing here? You are aware that it's illegal to hunt underage girls for sport in this state. Now, there's no reason to use your thermonuclear suicide device. You're free to go whenever you want to. At that point, I think it would get really interesting, because I think the cops might have a bit harder time when the guy leaves taking the Predator down than Joe Bob Pederass. But Predator's a great film. I like that film. I like a lot of movies. Big movie buff. But I get kind of weird thoughts in my head. And I like to think, what if we took some really iconic film roles and threw just the weirdest people in to play them? Give you a taste of what I'm talking about. What if instead of Mark Hamill in Star Wars playing Luke Skywalker, what if we threw Keanu Reeves in there? What would that be like, huh? Empire Strikes Back. Luke, there's something Obi-Wan never told you about your father. Luke, I am your father. No way! Yes way, Luke. I like old classic movies. I like Alfred Hitchcock. He's one of my favorite directors of all time. He did cameos in his film, and I wish he had done more acting because he was such a character. And I like to think, what if we threw Alfred Hitchcock in instead of Joe Pesci in Goodfellas? So what? I'm a clown. I amuse you. I'm here to amuse you. What's the story, Henry? You think I'm funny? I'm funny to you? Oh. Oh, he's a big boy. Let him talk for himself. Oh, I got you, Henry. This one's kind of weird. Everybody here seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Familiar with this show? I love Meatwad, right? Meatwad make the money, he gets the honeys, all that stuff. Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro. Let's throw Meatwad in as Travis Bickle, see how that works out.
You talking to me? You talking to me? I'm the only one here. You must be talking to me.
Alright, last one here. This one's usually a crowd pleaser. I like to leave this up to your imagination, see if you can figure out who this is and what movie this is. What are you, man?
I'm Batman. And I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all of your friends about me.
Thank you guys, I'm the Reverend Mike Orgo. I am sweating, I'm getting off stage. Have a good night.
Mike Orgo, the Reverend Mike Orgo.